go. All the things alive. And loading the terrain, and there we go. We're back in the Lagfest. There we go. All is fine now. Let's quickly take a nap here while we can, before all the mobs figure out, you know, hey, we should run over there and prevent him from sleeping. Poor boy can't sleep without, you know, someone to check for monsters under the bed. And just look at all those red dots. Absolutely crazy. So let's see here. I wonder where I put my jetpack. Not my jetpack, but my hang glider. That's what it's called, a hang glider. Remember I put it somewhere. You know, that's half the battle. That I didn't just throw it away. There it is. Let's just get these guys away. And you know, it's also a good time for people to join the stream. So, you know, gotta not keep too busy here in the beginning. It's Mr. Rockford. Welcome to the stream, my friend. How are you today? But I have something to show you all. That was probably the most frustrating thing I've had to do in this mod pack, other than this system here. Very tired. I can see your your energy level went from green to red, just communicating that message. But you know, I feel you. I'm tired too. Just been out for me old jog, and it's good for you. It's good for you, and it will give you energy. But oh, the 1 hour after doing that, you're just, nah, man, I'm good. Let's see here. Do we have anything here? No, I don't think there's anything I want to show you here. Let's get over here first and foremost, because as you can see, I've become a little bit of a bully, and I've decided, hey, we should have a squid spawner. Not because I'm that much of a bully, but oh my god, the system is overflowing. I can see with all the junk just laying down there. It's stupid swords. But it's because I need ink sacs. And where are you gonna get ink sacs on a deserty planet? Well, you're gonna get those in the oil wells. I'm definitely gonna have to do something about all of these swords. Maybe, just maybe, I'll do that today. Holy moly, there's 100 and a million swords here. Maybe it'll just be faster to break it. Maybe we'll just empty as many spots here as we can. I think that's probably the most reasonable thing to do. Holy moly. How many skulls do we have? Almost 3 stacks. We can almost make 3 stacks of wither stars if we actually manage to battle him. Oh, god damn it. There we go. Anyway, we needed like 4 stacks of ink sacs, and we have 101. So, all is well. Oh, actually, let me just also check on the wool here. Wool, 71 stacks. Beautifully. 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 Because with the wool we're gonna, you know, make the cables for the ME system. But let's just stop quickly here and recharge that thing, because I noticed I was getting a little bit warm here. And let me show you this thing here, which was, you know, the thing I was working on yesterday, and it was an absolute horrible thing to do. Need ender crystals? Ender crystals are vibrant crystals, and endermen in a soul vial. These soul vials, they do not stack. So I'd have to, you know, carry multiple loads of these back from the end. Whenever I had to put them in the Soul Binder, they don't stack either, so I'd have to, you know, automate that, and then I figured out, hey, they have an enchanting cost too, so I had to stand here while a stack of these were being made, and just putting in levels, first and foremost. Solarium, not really difficult to make. Fused quartz, kinda hot, kinda tough if you don't have quartz. These, absolute mess. Double layer capacitors, vibrant alloys, energetic alloys. Wow, boy. And then I need to make 3 stacks of these, which basically combine all the mess from the previous one. But I've completed it all, and I was very happy until I realized, look, it's not being made. And why is it not being made? It's because it's not fused quartz that's used in this recipe. It's dark quartz, which in theory should be made with these. And it seems to be working, so let's just plop these in here and it can do what it needs to do. It's getting hot in here, indeed it is. It's like getting yellowy orange. It's a little bit too much for my, you know, my pale skin here, even though probably running around in underwear as always. Let's see here. Thankfully the shift thing didn't really move my pants, so but yeah, I need to get my other skin made into the default one. My suit. But it's, you know, it's work, and you have to remember your Mojang account and all that kind of crazy stuff, so What, it's almost unable to keep up here. There we go. Let's take a little look while we wait. How with energy over here, we are barely using anything at all. It is filling up a lot slower than usually. But I assume it's because we have a bigger drain here anyways, so. So, 64. That should conclude this. There we go. Vibrant photovoltaic cells. A whole stack of them. Let's never ever do such a thing again. But I'm making these for these guys over here. So we can make a little roundabout here. There we go. So it generates about 1,000 RF. This thing should use around 700. So these batteries should eventually charge. And that means it should hopefully be able to keep power during the night. AKA this place should not be overrun with mobs the next night. This night, fine, sure. Now go away. There we go. Well, he didn't give me anything. Hello, Woody Mark. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? So, 8 for each of these. So we should have enough for all of these. There are 4 there. That would be 32 plus the one in the middle. That would be 40. And if we do 40 here, we have 16 left, so we can do 2 more in each corner, and then I'd probably have to make more. I kind of like to have... Holy moly, this just destroys the world. I would kind of like to have like one there, one over there, and then one of these rows for the middle there and one for the far end. That should definitely keep mobs away from here. And it's working. Efficiency 60, yeah, because the sun is going down. I don't think I'm gonna be able to put them all up before the night, but I guess we can tell a little bit about which kind of direction they come for, if it's been come from, if it's been working or not. And why is the server, did I lose connection? I probably lost connection. Why must such things happen to me? Let's see here. Computer still claims that it has connection, so what's going on? Hello? There we go. Just needed a torch. If everything fails and your world is disappearing in front of your eyes, just place down a torch. And you shall be illuminated. Doing okay. Working from home. Are you not like some like IT guy? Or you do... Well, I guess you can take calls and do IT stuff from home. Chunk reload. Yeah, I guess I could try that, but we're fine. It's fine. Everything... It's meant to do that. I don't know, for some reason it's meant to do that. It's just become my favorite expression of the month. Every time I, talk to someone and something does something that it's, not meant to do, it's definitely meant to do that. Support is mainly face-to-face, but there's email support I do, so I do that. Yeah, I guess that's something you can do, indeed. No, Mr. Skeleton, you've misunderstood. You're not meant to be here. You're meant to be not spawned. Maybe we ran out of energy. Need bigger batteries. And we need a proper daylight. Not on my roundabout. And Azar, you need to come control your guys out there, or at least make sure that citizens here can live without being harassed by skeletons. Damn it. Actually able to write on my laptop, it's on my computer. Damn it. This RD dust. He infected me. He's been suffering with internet sickness for forever. And now I got internet sickness too. There we go. So now, let's just assume here for a moment. Let's sit down and do some maths here. So if these things actually become completely full, that would be 4 million RF. So that's 4 million. Is someone coming for me? No, no one's coming for me. Alright. Per tick, there's 20 ticks per second. Wait, no, let's not do that yet. Let's divide it by this thing that's using 720 per tick. So we have for 5,555 ticks, we divide by 20, so we have for roughly 5 minutes. We definitely need bigger batteries. Stop DDoSing people. Let's see here. This is almost full, so it definitely should fill up the batteries at some point in time. But it's not going to be enough. We do need to upgrade. Let's see. That would need these alloys and capacitors. I guess we could eventually do that, but that's not what I want to do today. I want to actually get started on doing stuff over here. I want to make a basement, and then in that basement I want to have a reactor to power this system here. I guess we can put down a couple of these here. except this won't actually power it. Needs to be up here. Can they connect? They can! Look at that! It's very cool. I kinda need to move this one here. Put that there. How pretty is that? And now this thing should also have enough power to be activated all the time. So let's just put a couple of these things in here. There we go. That's the AE system for anyone who's been missing out on that. We have storage, and we, in theory, we have crafting over here. But we need energy to power this, and energy to also power this. And it's either gonna be these cells, or it's gonna be a nuclear reactor. And don't we all just love a good old nuclear reactor? Nuclear! It's pronounced nuclear. So let's start actually just making a room. Looks easy. So far it's actually a lot easier than I remember. And over time I've also picked up a couple of tips and tricks, so it won't be too much work. I think I should probably prepare to repair this. Get a bunch of these. There we go. And I'll grab this boy here. Now, wouldn't it be great if we just build one big reactor that would take up all of this area here? I think that would be the best thing to do, but I also think it would be totally overkill, so let's not do that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that would be... Actually, let's see here. I have like a room separator here. I have the ability to make a roof that is also the floor. So we would need 3 separator if we're gonna continue with this style. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So the actual floor will begin here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's gonna be 5 tall reactor. Are these room 5 talls? 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Alright, everything is consistent. Let's mark the center and just, I guess maybe so far just go as far as this thing will work, which is 4 blocks to each side. Isn't it lovely to just dig sand here? You know what would be even more lovely? To use a ELFN. However, I'm very afraid of just destroying the world above, so I'm not gonna do that. Here we go. And just go to town. If we could get like a little robot, or isn't there like old Buildcraft or something like that? You could like have a machine that would build a cube for you or a room for you. I seem to remember that. Yeah, there definitely was. Actually, I remember we did that, me and Jekyll. We built like a room for Rated to do whatever it was he needed to do at that point in time. Many, many moons ago. And then we ran into, you know, the ocean, and the room was flooded, and we never really got to do anything with it at all. Might even have been like we were trying to do an AE2 room back then. I can't really remember. You just said that we can talk about, you know, all the happy memories we have with Jekyll here without being reported. It's you know, good times, good times. It's like we can talk about all the good times we've had with, you know, Nate and T-Bales and so on. I don't have any experience. Happy memories with Jekyll last week. Damn it, Woody. One day, you know, Jekyll will show up in Discord and he'll go, "Woody, you pleb," and then he'll leave again. That's just how it's gonna be. And I shovel so fast that the damn sand goes through the floor. So there we go. Let's not get this beautiful shovel, let it go to waste. This is efficiency 5 and it's probably the best damn shovel I'll ever get. Unless I do tinkers. In which case, I'll get a 4 superior shovel. That's the thing I did with this rapier here. I put like there's these toolkits and I just put those on and I just hammered it full with quartz and stuff. And it's lovely. There we go. We almost have a beautiful room here for a 1, 2, 3. Let's say like don't really have any good building blocks. Let's just dig this out and we'll try to put down a marker of sandstone, I guess. That's what I got. That's what we gotta work with. Actually, I guess this thing could symbolize the complete center. There we go. So can't do that because that would be a wall and it would be like the tiniest little reactor and my nuclear friends will laugh at me. Let's say that would be a 5 by 5 core and we would have like room to walk around just barely. Why is this wall not like the other ones? There we go. Well, almost. Somehow I have a feeling that, you know, having a big old reactor in the basement is against some sort of city regulation. But not here in the beautiful town of New Tinker Quest. Everything is possible. Let's see how this thing is keeping up. Yeah, it's draining very fast. However, noticed that, you know, there's only a couple of enemies. Ugh. Maybe it's because this thing doesn't work downwards. No, it also works downwards. What in the world? I want my money back. It's always active. Range, you know, far out into the desert. I have no idea. I'm just gonna sleep. Just proper dog of war in my basement. But no one has to know. It's a secret. So that's where he's going on a holiday. Do you not have to fill it with souls for it to work? From what I thought, it would only like allow things that I put in there. I do hope that it's not the other way around. But you're smart, so you know I'm gonna look it up. Prevents mobs from spawning within its area of effect. Yeah, that's nice and all, but relocator relocates mobs that spawn within the area of effect. Alright, time to go to Google. He is smart indeed. He's helped me with so many problems. Stuff certain type. To specify the top type of mobs the player may wish not to spawn, they must right click and capture. No. 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 Damn it, Dan, why do you have to be so smart? Well, I guess that's not gonna happen anytime soon. And let's just throw all this here away. I'm gonna have to compress some sand later and sort out this chest here. Guess we can put these away too. We don't need those. So we're gonna work with extreme reactors. We're gonna have to make 1,000,000 of these. Oh, we're gonna have to make graphite. So let's get that started. Let's see here again. Extreme reactors. That thing. 2 per, but 1 is used to make 4 of those. But we're gonna need I think I'll just throw in the stack here and hope for the best. Hope I won't end up making some fused coal or something. No, it's actually working flawlessly. Beautiful. There we go, make a line down there. Let's see what else we can do in the meantime. Prepare gold, iron and redstone. More redstone. More iron. I also gotta look for... What did I use over here? I think I used gold. I think. Let's just go into the, active reactor. How bad can it be? I used gold indeed. See, it's fine. You can easily walk into a reactor in real life. Nothing will happen. However, I think I'm gonna use lead. I think it's not as good as gold, but I think it's alright, and I have a lot more of it compared to well, the gold. I used a bunch of it for the for the solar panels yesterday. Yeah, let's just take 2. Why not? And that's gonna be... Oh. Actually, could I not have had the rods over there? No, I guess I couldn't, because it needs to be surrounded by cooling stuff. As a matter of fact, maybe I should make it 1 wider and just like make a wall like that, just made out of lead, and then this crisscross pattern in the middle. I think I'll do that. However, let's just grab a little bit of this and get started. At least we can make the floor. We can always make the walls. So that, and some iron. Gonna have to go to get some more redstone. I keep thinking that this thing here is an Enderman every time I fly by, and it's like, why are you not going over there to your doom? So there we go, a bit of this and a bit of that. And the redstone. Say 16 or so for now. And we're gonna go for these casings here. A stack of them should be enough for making the floor, that is. Let's double check. 3, 4, 5, and then 2 layers for the wall. However, I think I'm just gonna start this in the ground. Just so there's that little extra bit of reactor space. I can do the same. I can build it into the roof. So let's see here. This would be the outer wall. And then I'd do 1 layer, and then it would be a 3 by 3. So yeah, we have to go 1 more out. I mean, it doesn't really matter at the end, because you can see the other reactor is running super hot, and it's not destroying my world, but might as well do it proper. I'm an arch and I'm digging a sandpit. Diggy diggy sandpit. Sandcastle. A sandcastle. Now you're, coming up with good ideas here, Nazar. Could make like a... I was thinking of making the mob thing over to my left, making that into like a tower. I could make like a sandcastle tower kind of building. It can be like a historical monument to the city of New Tinga Quest. Just like that thing is. I mean, it's a little bit strange that, we have a spaceship in the middle of the city that the whole city is based around, and we also have a castle somewhere that's, relevant to the city, because, we first invented spaceships, then castles. Let's not try to dig too deep into the lore. So there we go. And then we're gonna make a lead wall. That's gonna go to there. So it's gonna be, well, it's gonna be 5 tall, because the room is 5 tall. Do I have my... No, I don't. I want my magical builder's wand. It's the religious spaceship. Everyone will worship it. That's how life came to Earth in the beginning, in a spaceship. But unfortunately, no one built a roundabout around it to keep it safe, and over time it's been lost. Such a shame. There we go. And now I guess I could start with actually having the rods here, so it would be like a pattern like so, but I'm gonna need more lead. But a stack should probably do. Ugh, they're needing me to work for at least 20 minutes! Oh no! I think you'll be fine, my friend. I think you'll be fine. Or as NSR says, just get to work, you lazy bastard. NSR has, a very diplomatic way of saying things. go. So now let's see. We're gonna be needing 5, 10, 13 times 5 reactor rods. So Nizar, 13 times 5, quick maths. Should go into politics, not in Sweden, but in like Uganda or something. You should get into politics in like the Netherlands, because presumably they are very direct in their way about talking about everything. You know, they put no fingers in between. More than 30, 65. Woody mark. Thank you, Woody. And my little bit of mental math says that that is also very correct. But because you are both correct, you all get a participation medal. So that would be many stacks of iron. A little bit more than 6 stacks. And then 2 stacks of graphite. Well, 2 stacks and 2. There it is. 65. Oh. Hello, creeper. What are you doing in there? Hopefully you're not up to trouble. I upgraded these boots here too, so they have 1,000,000 RF. Because I was a little bit annoyed that I actually, you know, repeatedly started to run out of energy. So that's another thing that's been happening in the offline world. I'm kind of planning, now that I have about a bunch of the capacitors, I might just upgrade my whole uniform to dark steel. Because if you see here, 85% damage is absorbed by power. So all the armor with its normal armor levels plus 85 power. Sorry, my brain. Plus 85% damage reduction from power. That should be some really OP armor. There we go. So now we just need like 5,000,000 wall pieces and 13 of these. Where are they? Reactor rod controllers. I think I'm gonna have to make some more graphite. Wait, put it in the chest. Put it in the chest, you dummy. I still kind of find it, you know, really funny that there's compressed sheeps. I've said it like twice yesterday or something like that, but it's really hilarious to me. Like you go out into the, you know, the world, you kill a compressed cow, and like 5,000,000 cows just pop up into the world. Look at this, almost full with swords again. It's a bit of a bummer. So let's see here. If we make a stack of these, we need 2 stacks of these. Find it funny that it goes out, jeez. Yeah, that too. Need to make a filter for the swords. Yeah, but it's not so easy as one might think. Well, it kinda is, but I'm lazy. The thing is, I'd have to set up a chest behind the draw controller, just filter it out at that point in time. But it's always setting up the damn filters for swords of all kinds of durability. I can't figure it out properly. So 2 of these, and 1 of these, and 1,000,000 iron. There we go. So 1 stack of these, and that should make 4 stacks of reactor casings, which hopefully should be more than enough. 2, 3, 4. There we go. Look at my baby chickens. My baby bunnies. They've grown up to become Endermen. There you are. I was like, where did you go? Are you scared of this, the scary Enderman? Can understand that. Maybe I should actually put a few torches up down here. Just so horrible things won't happen. Let's just quickly go grab a builder's wand. It's gonna make it so much faster. So much faster than I could ever place damn blocks. Look at that. Almost done. And just 1 here. And then we do this. And we realize that now we have a little bit of an issue with the height. But it's fine. Let's not think about it. Let's just plug up this hole and look down in shame. Damn it. So how many did we need? We needed 13. And 1 is made with 4 of those. So we actually need to make more. It was very optimistic of me to think that 4 stacks would be enough. So, let's just make 2 more. Well, 32. Oh wait, that would be a stack more of those, but we don't need a stack of those. We need... There we go. And a bit more of iron. And a little bit more of redstone. And 1,000,000 more iron. Always 1,000,000 more iron. Thankfully I have a little secret stash here. $32, and see that and that. We need more iron. Like so, and then 2 stacks of these. There we go. So let's just do this. Let's make 16 of these so we have it for an eventuality in the future. A secret stash in the middle of the city. Hey, the world of new Tinker Quest is a different world than old Tinker Quest. Here people can have faith in one another. They won't just steal everything that they can grab. And, no one would snoop into each other's chests, so it is indeed a secret stash. Possibly. Or maybe it's something to do with that I'm the only one living here other than the people that I have trapped over there in that box. I need an axe. There we go. I think a quest mark 2. No crime. Except the people here living in the roundabout. The roundabout people, they're crazy. It's the roundabout is named after the inventor of the first crazy in this town, which was, you know, Sir Rockford. There we go, look at that, for a beautiful reactor. God damn it. Ah! Why must this diamond one look like a shovel? So now we need all the same things that I have over in that reactor, like 3 redstone ports, controller and input-output. But we're almost done with the machine. I think we can put those away though, because I don't think we're going to be needing them anytime soon. So a power tap, easy to make. Controller, we need some diamonds for that, but other than that it's easy to make. This thing, a chest and a piston and a bucket. Alright, so what did I say? I said diamonds, and I said a bucket. Let's just grab a bunch. Well, we have iron, we have redstone, we need some wood here. Actually, let's go for spruce. And a little bit of cobblestone. Which one was it? Was this one? Let's make 8 or so. Well, let's make 9, because I clicked one too many. It's always a good reason to craft a bit more. Well, damn it if I didn't just make too many. Oh, it needs to be an oak chest, of course. There we go. And a coolant. And a controller. Now we need a little bit of the uranium. Or the yellorium. It's probably the political name in this world. Controller. And then we need it to put something away here. These two. I'm gonna regret that because I'm gonna need those in just a moment. Sand. And an anvil. And stuffed eggplant. Power tap. And then we needed 3 of these. There we go. And if we can get a one of these. No, wait, no. Yeah, I guess that'll do. It'll have to do. Some drawers so we can actually fill in a bunch of stuff. And a little bit more yellorium. It's gonna be a big reactor. It's gonna go off with a bang. I mean, it's not gonna go off with a bang. So the controller goes... Actually, let's go over here. Kind of think I agreed with myself that this is gonna be the workers' entrance way. So it's going to be pointing in that direction. Let's do that. I kind of don't really like it because now there's like, it's It's not gonna be neat in any case. Gonna need these for the redstone ports. And let's just say over here, on this side we're gonna have the fuel entry and the fuel exit. Like so, and then we can tap the power up here from the top, if we can ever get out again. There's no center here either. Alright, we're just gonna do it over here. So, very easy access in case of an emergency, you know. Let's plunk all of that in. And hot fuel output. Hot fuel tank. Let's just quickly try to start it here and see what happens. Because I don't like it says, you know, all kinds of crazy stuff about hot fuel. I also don't like that it's rapidly heating up. I've done something wrong. Because I think this sort of system is for coolant. Oh, this thing. Bleh. Bleh. So what went wrong is that I'm an idiot. Which is, you know, true. Because I need to make one more of these instead of what I made. And I almost made the damn thing again. Because let me just take you on a little trip over to this reactor here that we almost had a nuclear meltdown. Because see, this access port, whenever I set it to outlet mode, there we go. They look pretty similar. At least, you know, color scheme. I was like, oh, I gotta make one of these output ports. No. It's an access port. No matter what, you just gotta configure it differently. Oh! Now look at that. We have energy. So let's see how good the old lead is at keeping this cool. It would look like it's really good at keeping the core cool. But then again, we have a little bit of a different system and we only have half of, you know, the thing full. Because over here we have an extra wall of lead. We don't have that over there. So we can't exactly compare them. Anyways, we're gonna need a little bit more of the old energy cable. Hopefully I still have a little bit left. Oh yeah, we're fine. Was it here? No, it wasn't here. It was there. And then we go up here. It's not really smart that you know, one of the solar panels is covering these two solar panels. There we go. So this thing will always be full to power this thing over here. And the solar panels here will help to keep the battery bank powered, so we won't drain too much of this energy. which is neat. Eventually I'm gonna remove these solar cells here, so it's all gonna be run on the reactor, but, you know, this machine, all of this machinery isn't done yet, so we can live with a little bit of ugliness until then. So what we need right now is an energy cable going over here. So let's see if we can find the magic nuclear core. I think I'm gonna have enough cables. Oh shoot. How do you refill the reactor when it depletes? Magic. No, I'm gonna make an access hatch somewhere, maybe even outside. This is gonna be like a little alleyway here, and you know, the best kind of nuclear reactors always have easy access to the core. It's like whenever Mr. Burns and Smithers were running into the super secret lair, and you know the dog was just sitting in there because the door was just not really closed. What we're doing? Oh yeah, more cables. Let's see. Do I even have any left? I do not have any stuff left, whatever it's called. A security backdoor that the technicians can access. The technicians and many other people. But with the current, you know, state of the people in this town, the technician and all of the people will kind of be me. I'm the best, says Woody Mark. Oh, the work is done. Yay! So sand, gravel, and clay. How much is gonna be? Yeah, beautiful. Actually, let's move this guy here, so we can actually start resupplying the water. Like that. Because at some point in time I'm gonna run out of water. It's gonna be sad. Oh, you two. Behave. How much did I need? Oh, I didn't really need a lot of sand. Should be more than enough. Well, that's just gonna have to despawn. There, and there. And you can just go away. Oh, no. There we go. Hopefully I won't have to worry about this binder stuff for a little while. Now that I put all of this in here, I'm actually not sure if it has to be melted. Yeah, it does have to be melted. Alright. Beautiful. So 18 of these, and then I would need double as much of this binder, so let's just wait for that to be done. And now look at all this graphite here we have that we're probably never going to need, because we're not really going to need more reactors. Who am I kidding? I'm going to build like a really huge reactor in the middle of the city at some point in time. Like really, really huge. And I'm gonna test the limits of if it's all gonna be able to blow up. Let's actually see here, because I have some railcraft stuff, but I'm not really sure if I have the. I do have a steam boiler, but that's an industrial craft one. I think there used to be like big boilers you could have back in the days, and those could really, you know, violently explode. And it was neat. It was back in the days when things were dangerous to do. Well, I actually didn't know these two could interconnect. Because I was thinking I was gonna have to have like batteries down here so it could pump up with the fastest system, with the fastest speed. But then again, I figured out that, you know, I just need to fill these with glowstone, I think. And it's gonna go really fast. And I mean, if I can do this too, because this is gonna be able to carry 5,000, whereas this is only gonna be able to carry 400. I think it's gonna be fine anyways. But let's just do this for now. And we do a little test. Just to see. Unfortunately, I've misplaced all of my sand. Let's go over here, throw in some sand, and say we want 64 pieces of glass. Now all of these machines should start working in a round-robin way. It's gonna make glass like crazy. Well, you know, relatively crazy, but look at that. Roughly 3 per second. That is beautiful. And that is automation, my friends. We're gonna have to start working on these storage cells. I think it's gonna be the next thing. Or possibly the next thing is gonna be hooking up some pulverizers and then some of those inscriber things. Like this thing here that you can't see what is anymore, but it's the inscriber that I've hooked up to automate whatever it was I needed to make yesterday. Oh, but what if I do... wonder if that would work. Let's experiment, my friends. Let's experiment. Do I have... I do not have... Why do I not have... Actually, the easiest thing would probably be to test with the engineer's hammer, because it's pretty easy to make. Like so, get some string. And we go over there, we make a recipe for the engineer's hammer. Oh shoot, you're gonna need the patterns. Like so. I think that's all. Let's hope it's all. 'Tis the future! So we need this thing here. And we need to say... 2 sticks, a string, and a little bit of iron will make an engineer's hammer. Let's make a pattern for that and put it into this interface here. There we go. And we can put the string and the stick and the iron in there. Alright. So now let's make a hammer. So we say a hammer and an iron will make a plate. Let's make a pattern for that. Let's see if that will work. Let's throw this guy in here and let's try it out. So far so good. It made an iron plate. Now the big thing is gonna make another engineer's hammer, because this has lost a little bit of durability, or is it gonna be like smart and realize it doesn't matter that this has lost a little bit of durability. And I was just really unhappy about everything. There we go. No, it actually is able to use the hammer there. So let's see here if we make 10 or 20. It does look like the system is smart indeed. So, whew. Alright, beautiful. So now we can actually make these, if I remember the recipe correctly. There we go. Actually, can I not? Yeah, there we go. So we can make a cutter. Then we can use that cutter to make wires. And then we can use those wires to make like insulated wires. So we're a little bit closer to automating the chip making. What am I looking for? Industrial craft? No. No. Copper. Expect Terminator robots soon. No, not a new Tinker quest. No Terminators here. They've been banned by law. I love when politicians are talking about, you know, any kind of online crime where it's like, no, people can't do that because it's illegal. Yeah, but you know, people also can't, you know, rob banks because it's illegal. But, you know, somehow they still manage to do that. I might run out of space here. So do we have one of these? There we go. Grab that and the cutter. Crafts 2 cup. Oh yeah, it does make 2, that's right. And then one of these wires with... oh shoot. Actually... no, I think it's like this. There we go. That and those are then used for the circuits with a plate and some redstone. Let's just make one here. I might be running out of storage capabilities, or not storage capabilities, but crafting capabilities of my little crafting CPU here. I'm asking it to do many things that it's hardly designed for. Let's just try to see here. One circuit. It can make one circuit. Maybe. Let's see. We can follow the process. There we go. A whole circuit. A whole new circuit. Can it make 10? It can indeed. Look at how amazing this machine is. I like how, because I've built like the recipe up here, it's gonna, you know, follow that exact pattern. And of course it is, it's gonna be smart, but it's like, for a user, it's like, hey, you know, you don't have to place that up there. It isn't cool. It isn't cool? No, it is cool indeed. Look at that, 4 circuits already. And then we can like make crafting upgrades. And it's gonna go really fast. See, that wasn't so hard. Hey, it's just because you didn't have to make it. It was really, really hard for me. Can we actually follow this, or do we need like a specialized machine? Oh no, there we can go. Look at this. Keeping track of everything that needs to be produced. I think that's the last one. Bam! 10 circuits. And then we can upgrade that recipe whenever I, go get some lapis and so on. And we can make the advanced ones. And then we can start working on automating the inscribers. But I think that'll do for now. So, if you've enjoyed, these kind of streams, Minecraft, Forever Stranded, you can follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/archduketk, where I do streams such as these every day. I'm also on YouTube, that is youtube.com/archduketk, where all of these videos are being archived, in case you're curious about how I started out going from a little bit of sand and some dirt to this whole damn place. But in any case, thank you all for watching, and I hope that I will see you next time. Bye bye!